Oh wait, let me turn on this. Hold on. I'm almost with you. Hold on, Leah.
Should I stop?
I lost my car at Walmart today. That's how foggy my head is. I walked out and I stood there for like 5 minutes. It's like, I never go to Walmart one. And I'm like, I don't know where I parked and my car gets stolen. I stood there for quite a while. I was like, I think I lost my car. All right. Are we ready? Okay. Just point at me when you want me to move on.
Okay. Raise your hand if you've ever heard of the country Poyais. Not many of you. Let me explain. It is a Central American country that is known for having, according to Britannica, a bustling harbor, elegant capital city, and readily cultivatable land. It was sunny, beachy, kind of hot and humid, but the perfect escape from English life. This Poyais was gifted to a man named Gregor MacGregor in 1822. He was an acclaimed war hero from the Venezuelan War and was a Scottish soldier. He was gifted this country by a local tribe chief and decided to go back to his home country to invite other people to come to this country. So he made his own currency. He made Poyais money. He had plot maps and divided out little plots of land where everyone could live, and he even had his own country flag. So time goes on, and he gets a lot of people who say, yes, this sounds great for me. We should totally move our family to this new island and escape kind of European times. So this was during kind of the Great Exploration, and many people were eager to see what was on the other side of the Atlantic. So it was the perfect opportunity to travel over and see what was going on. So hundreds departed. A lot of English people came over the Atlantic to their destination, and what they arrived in was not Poyais. It was Honduras wilderness. There was trees everywhere. There was no sight of really cultivatable land, no palm trees, nothing that was promised. They were very confused. And in fact, it left 180 people dead. This was due to malnutrition and disease, according to the New York State CPAs. What happened was, Gregor MacGregor did not receive a country. He made up this story because he felt like he hadn't really made it in life. So he came back to his country, like I said, and convinced everyone not only that he was a war hero, but that he was gifted his own country. He collected everyone's money and converted it to his own form of money, so he had all of their money, and then shipped them all over to Honduras, which was not Poyais. Thankfully, nearby British-controlled Belize sent ships to collect the people who had ended up stranded in Honduras. They traveled back over and had to restart their lives back in Europe. Now, you would think that they would realize that they had just been conned and tricked, but they didn't. Instead, they thought it must have been the ship's fault. They must have just had a bad captain. They went to the wrong place. Surely it couldn't have been Gregor MacGregor's fault. So, like I said, many people still believed him, and nobody prosecuted him. Gregor MacGregor was still out walking around with all of their $20 million that he gathered from converting their money into his. Now, you'd think that he might have stopped at that. He was a pretty wealthy man and well known among the community, but he was afraid that someone might catch on eventually, so he fled to France. What did he do in France? He started the scheme over again. He convinced more people to convert their money and go to a fake country until he had accumulated more wealth. Now, this probably sounds crazy to a lot of you. I would never believe that someone owns their own country, right? Wrong. People did it once, but they also did it 100 more times and made Gregor MacGregor a very wealthy man. So the next time you think that maybe you won't get caught in a scheme or in a fraud, just remember, it's very common, even before telephones, even before the computer. So be sure to watch out what you're doing before you get tricked and eventually lose all of your money.